Okay, so now I created one issue type which is called enhancement. But how do we add it to the projects? I have three projects I created. So how do we add it? So there is one area which is called screen schemes here. Okay, and here you have all the screen schemes. Issue type screen here also you can find it. You can get comfortable with this place also. So all these things. So here you can click on configure, okay, and edit. Some UI has little bit change, so I need to just check this. Go back, back, click on this, edit. Now it's coming. Strange. So screens, configure. Huh. So you have to click on the screens and here dot 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 and configure. Don't worry about that. At the DevOps school, we have each steps. I have taken a screens, so you will find it. So go to the default screen, configure, and here these are the what to say fields. So I want to modify what? I forgot this. I wanted to modify issue types. So I have to modify the screen. So you can also do that issue type schemes here also we have. So click on dot 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 associates and edit, not associate, edit. And you see here already selected. Cancel. Let me see that already. I see that it's already selected. It's so in this project it's not attached. So what you have to do is just drag this. That's all. Done. And same thing you repeat for the other forms also. So here this is done. Default it was associated. For this projects it was not associated, so I did it project Y. So now let's go to the project Y, which is here, and now I'm creating a ticket. Now let me check enhancement has come or not. You see it has come. So this is the way you can modify the issue type. Now let's say you want to modify the fields, you want to add new fields. What we do? So for that also you have to go same place, settings, issues, and here you see new fields here. So go to the custom fields, and these are the fields which we have actually. So let me see which fields I can add. Typically in all the demo I add one field which is country, which is not there. Let me create a new field, and here this is a kind of HTML options you will find it. What kind of fields you have it? Check boxes, text boxes, select radio button, all the stuff. I'm okay with anything simple. So let's say single list, and here I will name this field country, certain description and options which you have. Let's say India, USA, UK, Australia. So these are the options and create it. So I created this field, but the moment you create a new field, you know what will happen? They will redirect this page to this one, which is somewhere under the screens here. So here they are saying, hey, you want to associate this field to screen scheme. So these are schemes you have. So if you want to associate with it, though I want it, so checkbox, though you can do here also and update. So I did this. So now can I go and create a new ticket and project Y, right? Yes, is there. And I want to see that country field has come or not. See, country has come, but there is a problem here. The country has come somewhere at the bottom. You see here. I want on top. What do we do in this case? So go for again screen schemes and configure, no, edit, screen schemes, edit, sorry, not this one. Click on the schemes here, and yeah, it's not taking, just so click on the screens and then here. Now you see that country at the bottom. So do one thing, move, drag up, that's all, nothing else you have to do. And this you have to do for others also, other screens also. So this is the that was the default I did. Now I'm doing for the my projects. Go to the screens one more time. There's one view, so I'm moving this one. So different screens are there. Country, done. So now I moved it up. Now can I go and check this? And if you see that, country should come here. Yeah, see here, after the summary you have a country. Now there's one more problem here in this field. I see the country should be required. So when it is required, you see this is a asterisk which is coming. So how can we do that? So in this case you have to go to the field configurations here. Okay, and all these configurations you can find it here. So which one you want to work with? Country, right? Country. Search for it. Here it is. So if you think it is required, okay, just click on the required. That's all. So now optional means you set as a required. Simple. Okay. So now if I see this country is required. So these are the way you can modify the fields. Custom, you can add a custom fields to the form and customize the requirement for the Jira as per your need. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Now one thing which I want to tell you, this is how can we modify the flow. Flow means what? Let me show you. So go to the all issues and any one issues, let's say this one, and here you see workflow. So this ticket will by default will get into the to do, and then in progress, then in review, and then done. So let's say you want to add, someone is suggesting, saying that hey, let's add a hold option. So it should be on hold or something like that. So how can you modify the workflow? So for that you have to go again this place, issues, and that we call it a workflows. Where is workflows? You see here, these are the workflows. Okay, multiple workflows can be applied and created for different projects. So here click on the workflows. So right now we have only one workflows which is applied to this projects. Now you must be thinking, I have created 3 projects, but why only one project is been seen here? So reason is I created a project, 2 more, but I did not create any issues in it. So that's the reason these all resources did not get populated. So the moment you create one issue, at least all this option automatically will come for others also. So this is the active workflow which is applied to the project Y. Some inactive also there which you can activate for the projects. Right now not needed. So I'm going to modify. You can add a new workflows and assign to your projects also. but I'm going to modify existing one. Okay, so this flow name is here. Okay, and actions, view, edit, you have it available. So go to the view first. See here. So little bit, let it get loaded. Scroll down. See here. So this is a view. You can see as in diagram. If you are expert, you can also work it like this also. It's up to you. Diagram here you have. Diagram, it's easy to get started working. Once you are first time if you're coming. Once you get pro, you can use this one also. Now I'm going to edit this. So modifying this workflows. So now you see here, this is the workflows right now. We have it. So now let me tell you in this way. This is called status. In progress, in review, done, and to do is a status. Now this from here starting to here, this is called transaction. You can go from any to any. This is called all transactions. So this is called transaction status and transaction. So I want to add one status, let's say after to do. So you can drag drop and manage this. So here I want to add a status. So let's click on the add status, and there are few status already there. These are the one which has not been used actually here. So I can use this status pre-built, which is not used in this workflows, but I want to create a new one. So when the moment you type no, so you will have new created also. Simple. So I created one hold, and you see now you want to add a transition to this on hold status. So you can put it all and add it. This is a new status, create, done, and now place it wherever you want it. Okay, so this is something like a on hold. So in progress it was added, review. That means you can send the ticket from the to do to on hold, in progress, in review, all this thing. But now someone will say, Rajesh, no, from the to do I want to send the ticket to one status which is called approval. So only after to do should be approval. So what do we do in this case? So add a new status, approval I'm creating, and don't click here because this will add a transition to all. So add it and done. So now this one you created one status, you see, without a transition. Mind it, without a transition. So now you want to add a transition, right? So from to do to approval, I want the transitions. So what do we do in this case? So here I want to add a transition. Here it says from where to do to approval. Name of this is to do approval. Any name you can give it and add this. And here it's a draft. So the problem is you cannot perform this operation on a draft workflow. So no problem. So I'll need to save this. So right now, where's this publish? Backup copy? No. Done. Okay, so I modify this one, but transition I did not got added. So let me first check whether its transition of the on hold and approval has come or not. Okay, but by the way, approval will have no transitions, so you won't see that. So create a ticket, workflow, country, and add something here and create it. Now I want to go and check the ticket 5, and here you see workflow. If I see to do is there, and on hold has come. So see, on hold has come, but you see transition for approval is not there, so that now you can modify again. So here switch to edit. Okay, and this is the draft copy, add transition from approval. You cannot perform this operation on draft workflow. Okay, so this validations is not allowing me to add on the draft version. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to disable it, new one, and then attach to this one, so that I will leave it. So this is the way you can add a approval, workflows, customize it and do that. So what you have to do, first you have to make it inactive, modify this, and then make it active, so that way it is good. So did you understand, all of you? How do we modify the workflows?
Yes.
Okay, so these are the things you will have to modify. So issue
So
types,
this Rajesh,
workflows.
this workflow should be edited before creating the project because otherwise that
No,
approval, no.
you can create workflows as many you wanted and attach to the projects. And right now I'm
But if we
modifying
add
this.
it later, and forget to do it on time, the person has the rights to do it to on hold, and the approval gets skipped, right? Because we added it later.
So future tickets will be applied with the new changes of the workflows. So any
Okay.
changes happen on the, you see here save button will be there when you edit. The moment you say future tickets will have those new changes. See here, publish, discard
Okay.
graph. So this is something on top. Okay, so now, so yeah, anything you want to modify with the issues, issue type, workflows, fields, and all. So this is the setting button you have to modify. Now, next question is, uh, at the project level also, you will have a many settings. Okay, so project level also you'll have many settings. So let me show you here. So this is a project. This time I'm going to work with different projects. So project Y I was working, right? So now I'm going to work with project X, which is Kanban, and Z, which is a Scrum, I guess. Yeah, this is a Scrum. So go for X, which is a Kanban, and here you see the UI you find little bit change. Conceptually it is same, but because Kanban has certain different process to follow, I showed you initially. So here to do, in progress, done, and all stuff like that. So I want to get you comfortable here. So you can create issues here. This is issue 1. It's the quickest way to create issues, but in detailing you can do that. So this is just a created issues in this new project, quickest way. Just adding a title. If you want to put the description, you have to go to that ticket and modify same fields, you will get it. Okay. So now let's say these are 3 tickets. So every day you will have a meeting on the Kanban board. This is the board which you can see. Left side you see board, and you'll say, hey, what's the progress, in progress, done, all this thing, you know, complete. This is the everyday meetings like that. Few more options are there like five it out, share, and all this thing. You will figure it out for sure. Now I want to go for this one, Jet. So this is a Jet, which is Scrum I created. Okay. So in Scrum, we have a backlog concept, if you remember. Backlog means the issues which you are going to work on it. So go to the backlog, and here you can create a lots of tickets. Typically that will be done by the project management or someone who's heading the project. But here just I'm faking it out. So in a backlog, I have a 0 tickets. You can create a tickets. There's a sprint active, sprint one, but I don't want to create here. I want to create in backlog. So create issues. This is a backlog one, enter backlog two, backlog three, backlog four, backlog five, backlog six, and this backlog seven. So many backlogs work we have in our project, Scrum based project. So now Scrum Master, the person who's leading this initiative, she or he will decide what kind of backlogs you want to work on it this sprint. So let's say in this sprint we decided we'll work on the two backlogs. So just drag this up. That's all. And start the sprint. And 2 weeks, 1 weeks, what exactly all this thing and start. Now dashboard has come. So now every day meeting will happen and everyone will ask, hey, what's the progress on project? Backlog one is in progress. What is the progress on this and to do? Done. So there's one ticket which has been completed, one ticket still in progress. 2 week is over. Complete the sprint. One completed, one open. You want to move to the new sprint, this one, open one, complete. Again, you want to start the new sprint. So sprint 2 has come. Now in sprint 2, I want to take more work. So you can move all this thing into one go. Done. And start the sprint. And this is the sprint 2. So this is the way we work on the Scrum also. Ticket will be same, detailing will be same, which I explained it to you initially, and all modifications will be same as you did it. I showed you last time, but the concept little bit change. Dashboard will change little bit. Are you comfortable with it, all of you?
Yes.
Okay. So now,
Rakesh, one question. Yeah. So can we create separate workflows for different issue types? For, let's say we will have stories and we'll have subtasks or we'll have the yeah
yeah, so
separated,
you
right?
can
So
create a workflows for different projects. Within a one project, you cannot have a multiple workflows. Each projects will have one workflow. So if you
so let's
want
say
different work,
you created issues. That's a project, right? So let's say you created issues. So where stories,
okay, so
tasks,
this is a
subtasks,
type.
everything will be yeah.
That
Yeah.
is a type. So let me show you here. When you go here, let's say go for project Z, and here you can define what is. So if it is a project story type, this is a type actually. So you can modify that type. It's a story, task, bug, epic, all the. You can
Yeah,
add
for
more
the
also if you.
Mhm. So for these types, can't we create a separate workflows?
No,
Okay.
workflows. See, uh, understand this way. Workflows will be for the project level. So if you think, see, you cannot have a Scrum inside a Kanban. You cannot have a Kanban inside a normal project development bug fixing. So when you have this kind of flow workflow changes, keep it in a different projects. Either your projects will be in a software projects or Scrum or Kanban. You cannot use story in normal projects. Though you can add a type, but like that.
Okay.
So this is something which we have. Now, few things which I want to highlight, and that is common for each type of projects, and that is called project settings. So here, some of the things you will get it easily. For example, name, keys, changing, and all stuff like that. And if you want to assign someone access, here you can add it. Right now I am not showing you how to add it and how to add a user. Basically nothing great, it's just the email invitations. You just need to uh, select write a email and decide the role, what kind of role, and then these are the roles available, and you just need to send invite, that's all. And he or she will accept the invitation and become a part of your MotoShare projects. But here I cannot show you because this under trial, this is disabled options. Okay, so you can do the access management here. Notification setups means when you want the user to be send an email when something happens. For example, if issue is created, you want to notify whom you want to notify. So all this thing you can customize here. Though default setting is more than sufficient to get started, but sometime someone say, hey, I don't want all these emails. Can we avoid it? So you can customize all this thing and do the stuff. Certain automation options are available here. Okay, so you can write a rules for advanced. You can review the logs here. Now you won't get the logs because just this account we started today. Tomorrow onwards you will start getting logs. If you like a template to change, so all this thing you can do that. Issue type, I told you these are the issue type, you can use it. And some boards and apps is something like if you want to add more features, you can add apps also. Here filters, you can filter all the issues in real time. You'll have thousands of issues, so you'll have to need that features to filter it. All the projects which I showed you here. This area is all of your work which is assigned to you, recent and certain boards. You can check it out. This is your work areas. I'm a part of the 3 project in a MotoShare organization. These are the tickets I worked on, viewed, assigned to me, and started. All this thing. The moment you read it, you get habit. It's just addiction. That's all. Here, management can create a few dashboards for managing your you know overall progress. So there's one dashboard created. You can create your own dashboard as many times. So let's say DevOps school project summary, something like that, and whatever you want, private, public, or whatever it is, you can do that and save this. Now dashboard will have a widgets. Okay, gadgets. So you have to add it gadgets with the information. So add a new gadgets and what you want. I want to see this dashboard, all the tickets assigned to me. So add this. And here what do you want? I want to average tickets for this. Add this. Average time spent on the ticket. Okay. So likewise, you can keep adding. And if you think this is coming drag, drop, and all kinds of things, you can do that. And then save somewhere options done and create it. Now refresh. Uh, refresh. Okay, so we have not configured it. So I'm going to modify, save it. I mean, there's a default setting. I'm going for it. Save it. That's all. Quickly. And which project's this one? So what was the project? Project Y, right? Go for it. Save it. Done. This is project X. Done. And done. So likewise, there's no much data as per the chart because just now I started, but here you have few things. So this way you can create your dashboard also, whichever you want. Now A few options here in settings also. You can delete the projects also. So these are 3 projects. You can change the things, you can delete the stuff. And issue I showed you. If you want to add a new features, let's say you want to integrate Jira with certain different tools. So apps you can use it. Though in this place you will find most of the apps free. Apps you can consider just like a Play Store where you can install more applications. So many options are there. Most of these are paid one, but you can search for something which is free for all teams and see that if it can help you. So these are the free one. If you want to use it, you have to install it and then use it. For example, this particular free apps will help you to integrate GitHub project in Jira itself. So while doing the PR process and all, you can use this. So again, every apps will have a different way to configure it. It's not standard way. So follow their documentations and that will help you. So here you have a documentations links. So they will help. So guys, did you understand overall what is Jira, how to use it, how to work on it, and also how to customize it?
Yes, got it. One question. So in Jira, we will have a section for reports, right, where we see burn down chats or burn up reports or cumulative velocity, all this. So
Yeah.
you showed us the gadgets. So all these will be part of gadgets, or so
No, no, no.
so.
Don't get
Mhm.
don't get confused between the dashboard versus
Uh-huh.
reports.
Okay.
Dashboard is for the displaying the live data, and for the dashboard we'll have a gadgets. Okay. So gadget is a one sub component of dashboard component. But reports will be something different. For example, you want the complete report. Right now hardly will have it, but let me show you the reports. Project Y, I have a few tickets, right? So I'll go for it. Is project, this is the one. So here you see, go to the project management. Here you see reports. So right now hardly we have a few tickets, but management wants to have different types of reports. So here Jira allows you to create a reports within a click. Let's say you want to you want to have reports on average age reports. That means someone is saying, hey, tell me the total time spent on the each tickets from this, so from your team, so for your projects. So click on this and select the duration and then generate a ticket. So you want daily or weekly or monthly, what exactly duration, 30 days, and next. And this is a projects. Right now you don't have anything right now on report because this is a new account. But once you have it, few, you know, close ticket over the period of time, you will have a reports and it will suggest you. So reports are like easy way to analyze the projects, their progresses, but dashboard is for seeing the live data visually. Getting my points?
Yes, I got it. Yeah, this is clear. You're also talking about integrating the Bitbucket with Jira, right? So
Yeah.
are you are you also covering that?
So yeah, that I can cover because I have integration of Bitbucket with Jira. You don't need to do that. Why? Because Bitbucket is for Atlassian, Jira is for Atlassian. So this inbuilt integrations is available. So for example, here you have a code, right? So you can integrate. The some extra steps will be there. You see here. Just give your token ID for the Bitbucket and do that. But some extra steps is needed when you integrate with GitHub or
Mhm.
GitLab.
GitLab.
Okay, so this is straightforward. You just give the account's ID and good to go. So this account which I'm using it, Rajesh, has a lots of Bitbucket repository. You see this, sorry, organization. So you can select this one and attach to it. But this one you have to uh, go to the projects again, code, and here. So that way you can link your repository also. So here this is a GitHub for Jira. Just now I installed it, and there's one more, it was there earlier, and that's all. So for this again, follow the documentation for that specific apps, marketplace apps, and then you get it done. So what will happen after the integrations? What will happen? There'll be one code. Yes, there'll be one thing will be enabled. Let me open up in the full view. After the integrations, you will see some code filled here, like assignee is there, no? One code which is commit. So whatever the committed for this particular backlog, you can see that. So those kind of things will be there. Got it?
Yes, clear. Can we integrate multiple repositories to one project? Let's say we'll have development teams and QA teams, right? Even the dev teams will have multiple code base.
Yeah,
Can all be
possible.
created? Okay.
Possible. So here, let's do that. So let's go to the project Y, and let me try to integrate. So you integrate with org, and in org you select the list of repository. Let's say Bitbucket will be easier now. So I have already accounts. So let's say Bookor Developers Connect. This is the organization. Okay. So I'm connecting the organization with my Jira account. Now whatever the repository will be there, now its connection is done, because this user account is owning both the resources. Continue. Now you can, so now here you see it's connected. Now everything is done. Now what you can do, integration is done. Now what you have to do, the workflow you have to understand. So this is a Jira, this is the Bitbucket. Now this I have integrated here. This is your laptop. Okay, this is the Bitbucket minded. Bitbucket is like place where you have code. This is Jira, and this is your laptop, and this is you. Now what you need to do, mind it, what you need to do while committing the code, you need to specify, let's say you are committing the code for this one, this one, this one. Okay, the moment it's a unique ID. Okay, so the moment you say I'm committing this code, and in the commit code you will put the message, this keyword, and then you push to this one. So automatically what will happen, the ticket which you set, this one here, 6 ticket, automatically this commit ID will be linked automatically. So there in the ticket here you will see the commit ID. Right now it's not coming because it will take some time. Okay, it has come actually, development got enabled here. So now you can create a commit from here, but whenever you commit and push, automatically you'll start seeing the commit here, this area. It has come now. See in this area. So that way you can correlate for this particular bug, which are the commit ID which is got committed. So that will happen. So what you have to do, only one thing you have to do, and that is you have to commit with the issue ID. Issue ID means this one with a message. How to commit in a Git, I'll teach you, that's upcoming session. So like this. Got it?
Yeah, clear.
Okay guys, so this is the Jira. Again, you need to be comfortable, mind it. I just said I have not come across any organization so far who's not using it. And you, if you get comfortable with it as stuff, it will be very helpful for you. Now, how can we get started? So I will suggest you, because some of you may not be working on the projects, maybe fresher. If you're from the experience background, then definitely Jira will be there and you may be working on it. But let's say if you're a fresher background, then do one thing. In a day of time frame, you must be doing tens of activity. Create a task list here. Create as an issues. Okay. So use your daily activities, whatever you want to do today, tomorrow, next week, next month, plans, everything, you put it up here and see how's the progress going on. So that way you will see that some of the self-management you can use as a Jira as a self-management. And once you get comfortable with the UI and all, you can, when you join a projects, you can do the project management also. Got it, all of you?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.